Strange to think, isn't it, that a simple image can anger anybody. We're talking about this wonderful particular image that has, of course, really erupted across the internet. It's a wonderful picture of a very loving and, of course, happy family. Something we don't get to see, of course, of his younger brother's family, the Sussex clan. You see, as you know, Meghan Markle and Prince Harry did not want to make their children's lives public. But as you can see from this particular picture, a picture, as I say, can say 1,000 words. And as Harry and Meghan basically keep their children under lock and key, other than, of course, when you see it for things like Netflix, etc., well, you can understand why people are very, shall we say, how can I put this nicely, concerned, to say the least. But this image over in Montecito literally sent Prince Harry into something of a meltdown. But now there's a bigger factor behind it. As ever, let me explain. Good to see you today, and as ever, thank you for taking the time. Isn't this a beautiful British red post box? I don't know about you, but I often wonder now, even though there's, they're cutting down the collection times and stuff like that, you wonder, do you still write letters? And, because over here, let me tell you how it works. We kind of lost faith in the Royal Mail. There's been a lot of, backlash and all that sort of stuff over the running of the service. I don't know if you've seen that particular story with Paula Venables and stuff like that. But not just that, people just call it, what's the thing? Snail mail. But I think it's still quite nice to get a letter, don't you? Or a birthday card or something like that. The only ones you ever get, I'm sure you're the same, is the brown envelope ones. Doesn't matter where they are. They're like heat-seeking missiles. They can track you down with those, can't they? You've posted a card to someone and they've lost it, can't find it. Your tax bill, your mortgage, oh, they come to you, no problem. A little bit like this story today. As I say, this wonderful image has literally, as the kids say, broken the internet. Oh yes, this is because this was a wonderful image taken last month of the three children alongside their father to celebrate, of course, his 42nd birthday. I don't know about you, I wondered how she got them, mid-air. I think it looks brilliant. I wish I had that sort of energy to be jumping up like that, And when you think about it, it's such a joyous picture, isn't it? Everybody looks so happy, lots of energy. I'm sure when they get older, they'll think, were we able to do that? You know what I'm saying? But now over in Montecito, what's happened is this, because as you can understand, this is a very clever marketing image. And I don't mean that in a derogatory way, but it says everything about what we don't see from the other side of the family. That is, of course, Harry and Meghan. And what's also interesting about this imagery, and I'm thrilled about this, is that Catherine, the Princess of Wales, got back behind the camera, got her confidence back, and once again took an absolutely startlingly brilliant picture. The previous one, of course, where they're all sat with their backs to camera, again, another wonderful image. And what I really like, and this is the thing that I'm really pleased about, is that the agencies have to come to her. She controls the narrative of the picture. Yes, they put it on their front page of their newspaper, but once again, Catherine has got back in control. I think that's a good positive sign as well, don't you? But apparently in Montecito, their new team is saying this is the way to do it. This is exactly how they're winning this particular PR battle. I don't consider the Waleses think this is a PR battle. They're merely offering elements of their life. We saw the joyish picture with the children alongside the mega pop star Taylor Swift. Just natural, happy poses, nothing forced at all. Now, the problem is that Harry loves this idea and thinks that they should, in fact, release more imagery of his children. Meghan's having none of it, thinks it's an invasion of privacy, and that was the whole point of leaving the British monarchy. She didn't want to put her life up for, intrusion, as she pointed out on the Oprah Winfrey interview. This, let me tell you, is causing consternation and argument over in the land of Montecito. Who do you think will win this battle? But as images like this basically secure the security and indeed the passion and love for such a wonderful family over here in the heart of the United Kingdom, and with the branding and the popularity plummeting over in Montecito, the team working for Meghan have a very tough time. But of course, she really will only do what Meghan wants to do. And can anybody shift her? Neil Sean in the very heart of London.